Once there were 3 trees on a hill in the woods. They were discussing their hopes and dreams when the first tree said,
Someday I hope to be a treasure chest. I could be filled with gold, silver, and precious gems, and everyone would see the beauty in me.
Then the second tree said,
Someday I will be a mighty ship. I will take kings and queens across the water and sail to the corners of the world, and everyone will feel safe in me because of the strength of my home.
Finally, the third tree said,
I want to grow to be the tallest and straightest tree in the forest. People will see me on top of the hill and look up to my...
I'll be here doing this. I'll be here doing this.
I'm so embarrassed.
And look up to my branches and think about the heavens and God and just how close I am to them.
Okay.
I will be the greatest tree of all time and people will always remember me.
After a few years of praying, their dreams would come true. A group of woodsmen came upon the trees. When the first one came to the first tree, he said,
This looks like a strong tree. I think I should be able to sell the wood to a carpenter.
Ow.
and they began cutting the first tree down. The tree was happy because he knew that the carpenter would make him to be a treasure chest. At the second tree, the second woodsman said,
This looks like a strong tree. I think I should sell it to the shipyard. Pain.
The second tree was happy because he knew that he was on his way to becoming a mighty ship. When the woodsman came upon the third tree, the tree was frightened because he knew once he is cut down, his dream would not come true. One of the woodsmen said,
I don't need anything special from this tree yet, but I still want to take it.
Then they cut down the third tree. The first tree arrived at the carpenter, and he was made into a feeding box for animals. Then the carpenter put him in the barn and filled it with hay. This is not what the first tree had dreamed about. The second was made into a small fishing boat, and with that his dreams of being a mighty ship carrying kings across the water had just come to an end. The third tree was cut into large pieces and left alone in the dark. One day, a man and a woman came into the barn. The woman gave birth to a baby, and the baby was placed in the feeding box that was made from the first tree. The man wished that he could make a crib for the baby, but this feeding box will have to do. The tree could feel the importance of this event.
Wow, I can't believe that I am holding the greatest treasure of all, even when I am only a feeding box.
Years later, a group of men got into a fishing boat made from the second tree. One of them looked tired and went to sleep. While they were out on the water, a great storm arose, and he didn't think that he was strong enough to keep the men safe. One of the men woke the sleeping man, and the man stood up and said, "Peace, be still," and the storm stopped.
Who is this man that I am carrying? He can stop the storm from raging. He must be the King of Kings.
Finally, someone came and got the third tree. It was carried through the street as people mocked the man who was carrying it. When they came to a stop on the hill, they nailed the man on a tree and raised it in the air and left the man to die. When Sunday came, the tree finally realized it was strong enough to stand on the top of the hill.
Give the tree a break. Come on, it's okay.
It's on your
It's on
hair.
your hair.
Did I say tree too?
I'm sorry. Okay.
Go ahead.
No. Okay, just wait. It's okay, go.
Could it be that God himself came and was crucified on me? I've never been so close to God in my whole entire life.
Most of us have plans ready for our lives, and often our lives are not going according to plan. But we are not to be discouraged because the Bible tells us that God himself has a plan for us. Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper and not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and peace.
Good job.